What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. This time I'm reviewing Danny Phantom, the Ultimate Enemy for the Game Boy Advance. It was made by THQ and Altron. And this particular game is based off of the Nickelodeon cartoon series Danny Phantom, specifically the episode The Ultimate Enemy, where he had to face the older evil version of himself, and it's pretty much in some aspects loosely based off of that particular episode, where he had, and part of it has to do with him. Danny was worried that he was going to fail the career aptitude test. He ended up finding the answer sheet or book so he could cheat, that the observers purposely put it in his backpack, hoping that he would do the right thing, but he ended up cheating anyway. And some reason the observers were convinced that he still was going to turn out evil. And someone in the game were convinced that he would still do the right thing. So through the course of this game, Danny is trying to make things right after he cheated, you know what I'm saying, and face off against the evil version of himself. Now, in this particular game, you play as Danny Felton, his alter ego, who is Danny Phantom, and the evil version of Danny Phantom. Matter of fact, that's who you start off as the evil version of Danny Phantom on the first stage. And this game is pretty much your average side-scrolling beat 'em up, and it also has RPG elements. The only thing that's leveled up is pretty much the moves you can use throughout the course of the game. It's pretty similar to Double Dragon for the NES in that fashion, but you level up. You have 10 levels that you can level up to. Now the game has 7 stages to it, and it's divided up into sections, and each section has 3 objectives that you can complete by the time you finish the game. And some of the characters in the game do come from the cartoon series, like Amber McClain and Clockwork. Danny's powers throughout the game are fitting thermos, which sucks up goo left behind by some of the ghosts that refills Danny's health, and ghost power, the plasma blast. It's pretty much ectoplasmic energy, insubstantial, which makes Danny walk through walls. And got the ghost whale that takes out all the enemies on the screen. And he can also use different types of weapons throughout the game, like the anti-creep stick, which is practically like a baseball bat type of weapon. Spectre reflector, spook shoes, foamer, goggles, ghost gloves, and discus. And Danny Phantom can level up to like a level 10, where you can use like different stuff like the flying kick to the ghost whale, and all of them need like a certain amount of points of experience points to really like use them. Now the graphics and the gameplay are, to me, the graphics and level design rather are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The graphics in particular are no different than what you see in the Danny Phantom cartoon show. In that the color palettes are pretty decent. There's a lot of variety in that, and the gameplay is pretty good. Something that you would like expect in like a beat 'em up where you use like different types of punches and kicks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And the soundtrack is pretty good also, and it's pretty much consistent with the soundtrack that you will hear in the Danny Phantom cartoon show. And to me, this particular game is one of the most probably one of the most underrated games that was released for the Game Boy Advance in terms of like the graphics, level design, gameplay, stuff like that. And the only gripe that I do have is that the enemies do get kind of annoying with the cheap hits. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I have no big time gripes with the game. Now, I would recommend this game to those who want to do a let's play on their YouTube channel using the one GameCube peripheral that allows you to play Game Boy Advance games on the GameCube. And those who are like fans of the cartoon show also. As far as the score, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. With that being said, if you like Danny Phantom, the ultimate enemy for the Game Boy Advance, you can mention it in the comment section of the video. If you like my review of Danny Phantom, ultimate enemy, click the thumbs up button, share it, and don't hesitate to and don't forget to subscribe. Rather, this is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.